remember a time when you could sleep in on a Saturday? So long ago. We routinely just wake up at like 6:30. Doesn't matter what time I go to bed. Ugh. Am I officially an adult or what? Like that's like peak adult, is just waking up super early because that's what you've trained your body to do. Anyway, welcome back to the channel. My name's Meredith E. Phillips. I'm a writer, reader, and bunny mama, but I need to change that because now I'm also a dog mama. But it seems weird to say writer, reader, bunny mama, and dog mama. Also, fur mama sounds... I like how that sounds. This is going to be the final Preptober vlog. By the time you're seeing this, we're going to have like 3 days left, I think, until Nano starts. You have 1 weekend left to prep. I hope it's going well for you if you're planning to participate in NaNoWriMo. It's going okay for me. It's almost noon at the moment, and honestly, I was a little nervous kind of looking over my notes and stuff this morning because I felt like I didn't have a lot of the outline completed. However, I did a live stream this morning and I got a bunch done. I filled in a lot of stuff, which was exciting. I definitely still have holes and portions that aren't filled in, and I need a little more things happening, but I've changed up a couple things that I think will be good for the story. One of the things I was finding was probably a problem was that the story, as I sort of had initially conceived of it, really only took place in one place, one apartment, which you can do that. There's not like a rule that says you can't have a story take place in one location, but I think generally speaking, it's better if you can have a story that takes place in multiple places. That allows the reader to see new environments. It allows the characters to interact with each other in different environments, which can bring out different sides of the character and different ways that they interact with each other. It allows for secondary characters to come into play more easily. So I was like, how do I get them out of the apartment? At least for some of the time, you know, they can certainly spend some of the time in the apartment, but they need to kind of get out of there at some point. I have some good ideas for how to accomplish that and how to make sure that the apartment setting doesn't get to feeling boring or stagnant, because you definitely don't want that in the book. So I think I've thought of some good ideas for that, and I've written that into the notes, which is fun. Yeah, at the moment I kind of need to get some food. I haven't really eaten a whole lot today. See if the dog needs to go out. We went on a walk this morning. That was fun. I need to film a video today. That's the other big thing. I need to film a video. So let's get going. All right, lunch eaten. It was relatively healthy. I had some chicken. Then I've gotten distracted. It's almost 1 o'clock. I've been working with some other AuthorTubers to coordinate details for the NaNoWriMo weekend write-a-thon that I'm going to be part of. It was announced, I believe, on Monday. It's supposed to have been announced on Monday, so I can chat about it here. If you don't know already, I'm going to be part of a weekend write-a-thon later in November. It's going to run from the 19th through the 22nd, and my live stream is going to be on Saturday the 20th at 11:30 Eastern / 10:30 Central. So I'll link all of that information below. It's hosted, the overall write-a-thon is being coordinated and hosted by Autumn Ashley, and there's a bunch of other AuthorTubers involved, so definitely go check that out. I hope you'll be able to join us for that in a couple weeks. For now though, I really need to finish these notes for the video I need to film. I still would really like to film it today so that I can edit it maybe later tonight or, you know, into tomorrow. I'm struggling with like what I want to say and like how exactly I want to say it. So I need to kind of concentrate on that, and then we'll go back to doing some other Preptober work. Okay, here were my notes. Just this. It's like half a page of notes. They were not very detailed notes. They were just sort of, here's a few things to chat about. I filmed for 20 minutes. How did I have that much to say about this little teeny bit? I was a little nervous when I made those notes. I was like, ugh, I hope I can make this video like, you know, at least 8 minutes long or something. But I've got 20 minutes of footage, so we'll see what the heck I talked about for 20 minutes when I go to edit it. For the moment, I'm going to do what now? What do I need to do? I need to put in some more laundry, change out some of that stuff, make sure the doggo's doing okay. I probably need to start editing that video because it's supposed to go up on Tuesday. My camera's almost out of batteries, so I'm gonna switch those out and get to editing. Who cut 20 minutes of footage down to 12 and a half? Who did that? It was me! I did it! It wasn't too hard because there were a lot of pauses. There were a lot of sections where I just like flubbed stuff. I don't know. I find that if I don't film a video for like 1 week, if I skip a week, I lose. It's like I start over again with my learning how to make a video. I don't know. But I did do a rough cut of that video, so that's good. I still need to polish it up and add a few little things, but it's mostly done, so that's good. It is 4:30. I need to take the dog on another walk, hopefully. It was thundering earlier. Okay, so Texas does this thing. It'll start thundering a whole lot, and then it won't do anything. Like, it won't rain. It won't actually do anything. It's just thundering. It looks like it's supposed to rain. Chance of light rain for the next hour. Well, let's go outside and see what happens, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off for today, and I will see you back here tomorrow for Sunday and more Preptober work. Okay, it's Sunday, and I've been so busy. It's like 2 o'clock. It's after 2 o'clock. It's like 2:15. I had a busy morning. I had to go to the grocery store. I was trying to prep for Nano and get stuff done this weekend. I know I have next weekend, but like I don't like going to the grocery store on back-to-back weekends. I do grocery shops for 2 weeks at a time. So this will cover this coming week and the first week of Nano, so that'll be nice. Then I had to go to another grocery store. I usually go to Aldi because we love Aldi in this house. But Aldi doesn't tend to have like a huge selection in the produce department, and with Nibs's little bladder issue, he needs special food. Okay. So last week, 2 weeks ago, I'd gone to Whole Foods. Whole Foods was a trip and a half. I went in and got something cold, and they asked me at the checkout line if I wanted an ice pack in my bag to keep my food cold. I was like, what? But anyway, they didn't have a huge selection of like produce at Whole Foods either, which I was really surprised about. They had like standard stuff, but nothing like weird. This week I went to HEB, which is a Texas chain. Or a southern chain. I don't know. I'd never heard of HEB before we moved here, but they're everywhere down here. It's just a chain grocery store. I hate going to the HEB near us because it's like a posh HEB. It's in the like it's next to a Tiffany's. Okay, it's not that fancy a grocery store, but this one is in like a really fancy section of town. I was like, maybe they'll have some different vegetables that I can get for Nibs. So I went in and they did. They had Swiss chard, which was one of the ones I was looking for. It has very low calcium in it. They also had romaine leaf lettuce, like bigger than my head. Like everything's bigger in Texas, I guess. It was huge. And I got a couple other things there. So I went to that store, and then I had to go to the pet food store to get more food for the doggo. Then I finally got home, and then it was late, and I was like, I need to eat some lunch. So I ate some lunch, which is still back there on the table. So now I really need to get to the Preptober work. So let's open up the document and see where we are. Okay, so I've filled in almost the first entire half of the outline, which is great. I have like one more beat that I need to figure out exactly how I want it to go, but I do have some ideas. And then the second half of the book, I have like a smattering of things in there. So overall, I would say I'm probably about 2/3 of the way done. I've had some good progress this weekend in terms of just sort of putting things in order and making it flow. The other thing I'm really trying to do that I felt like I got stuck on with my past projects. Sometimes in stories, you have plot points that need to happen at a certain point, or at least before a certain point. But it's not like a whole scene. It's just, oh, this person needs to mention this type of thing, or they need to, you know, the reader needs to be filled in that they're involved in this kind of activity. You know, like little tidbits of information that it's not a whole scene. You're not going to build a scene around this one little piece of information. It just needs to be like in a piece of dialogue, or it needs to be like something the character notices offhand, you know, like that kind of stuff. So I've been trying to add that sort of detail to the outline. So there's going to be a next door neighbor that is sort of like a side character. I've been trying to add that character in a couple different spots to reveal other information that the reader isn't going to know otherwise. So hopefully that will help in the drafting process and making this be a more usable first draft going forward. So I think what I'm going to do now is finalize that little tiny last piece of the first half, so I can at least say it's officially like the first half is done. And then I do need to finish video editing and some other stuff like that. Also, despite the fact that I went to 2 different grocery stores today and I went to Target. Oh, I forgot about that. I also went to Target. I didn't pick up anything for dinner tonight. How did that happen? I don't know. If it was just me, I would have what I call scrounge about, which is where you scrounge about in the kitchen and you just eat whatever is there to be eaten. However, my husband doesn't like scrounge about night very much because it's not really a meal. It's just scrounging. I might need to stop at Target or something again. This feels so dumb, but we'll see. We'll see. I need to pick him up from work too. So I might pick up something to eat, go get him, then we can come back. Yeah, so let me finish up this outline and then get on to some other tasks. Okay, the video is finished. I'm getting ready to upload it to YouTube, and yeah, I need to go take the doggo for a walk, figure out the dinner situation, and pick up my husband from his work. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. For today, guys, it's starting in a couple days. I hope that you use this last weekend to finish up any other little thing that you need to do. And I really hope that you have a great November. I will see you back here on Tuesday for my very first day of NaNoWriMo vlog. I hope you'll enjoy that. But for now, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button. I post videos on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can find me over on Instagram at Meredith Phillips Writes, and you can head over to my website, meredithphillips.com, to sign up for my newsletter. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a great last weekend of October, and I'll see you next time. Bye.